Hey guys, the Lord here, back in with another review, and today we're having a look at the Star Wars Black Series Toys R Us exclusive Commander Gree. I don't think he sounds like that at all, it's just how I say it, so deal with it. I got this guy yesterday, literally, and apparently they're supposed to be like 25 bucks. I got mine for 20, because I was like, dude, the last 2 years the exclusives were not 25 bucks, so you want to mention that, especially if they don't have a tag out. But with that being said, this dude's pretty freaking cool. I do like him. He has his flaws like most Black Series figures, but we'll get into that. In terms of his accessories, he comes with a couple things. He comes with this pair of binoculars, I believe anyway. That's what they are. And they got a peg right there, but I think that is just that's just part of it. It actually goes nowhere on the figure, so that'll be going in a bag. And his big old bazooka rifle thing of death and destruction. I don't know. Looks like a big arse rifle gun bazooka thing. Commander Cody came with a weapon. I think this is the same one. It looks like it's got some paint on it, but it's molded in like a matte gray. And then, of course, he comes with the pre-E11 version of the E11. It's a standard clone trooper blaster. Looks like it has some silver dry brushing or wash or some diddly-do on there. But Gree himself, this is a standalone, is actually pretty decent. Is he better than Commander Cody? I don't think so, but he's definitely not a turd like some of the Black Series, most of the Black Series. So I probably only have like a quarter or half of it. I will say be careful with the antenna. It pops out. You can put it back in, but the peg isn't exactly very long. It doesn't have the snap of satisfaction like the lightsaber blades, so just be careful with that. If it falls off, chances are you can just put it back in. But looking at his head sculpt here, he's got green eyes, which I think is kind of weird. And they're not even like sculpted. Oh, are they? That might be stupid. Yeah, they are sculpted. Never mind. I'm an idiot, as usual. But they look black on the box, so I wasn't sure what the deal with that is. But his head does just pretty much just rotate. Just do the helmet's design. It's got the peg in there, but you're not going to get a lot out of it. And it does pop off kind of easy, so. And just be careful putting it back on with that antenna back there. His diaphragm joint moves a little bit, moves forward more than anything, and then pretty much just back into place. It does rotate pretty well and does have a little tilt, so that's good. The shoulders, now the shoulder pads tuck in underneath the arm. Not very far, mind you. I mean, the one arm I can't even... I mean, that's about it. That's all you're going to get. But, you know, it's a trooper. It's not... If he can hold his gun with two hands, that's cool. So, They don't go out very far. They do rotate all the way, of course. He's got a bicep swivel, double joint at the elbow. And you don't even get a lot out of that. So people saying these guys need double jointed elbows need to wake up. I'd say that's about on par with like the Scarif and the Tank Driver or whatever from Rogue One. This hand hinges up and down and has the swivel, while this hand hinges in, then back out. Didn't see that at all. In, then back out, and then has the swivel. So you get that at least. The hips, you'll have to decide a little bit. Not too much. Not more than Spider-Man, surprisingly. They don't move forward a whole heck of a lot. Do the armor. Thigh cuts are always stiff on these figures. Double joint at the knee. I will say his knees are a little on the gummy side for my taste. This side seems a little tighter than this one for some reason. Maybe it's because the pin ain't in. I wonder. That pin might have something to do with it. Because there's a pin that's kind of sticking out a little bit. Maybe it's something to push that sucker in, I don't know. But that pin right there, that's the one that's sticking out. Tightens up when you bend it, but it's just kind of weird. It's just there. It's just there. But that part seems a little looser than this part up here. So maybe it's just that pin on mine. In that case, it just needs to be heated up and pushed in a little bit. I don't have time to deal with that as long as he stands. His foot hinges forward, hinges back, like not at all. Barely at all, maybe just a tiny bit. Yeah. This side seems to want to move out more. This side, not so much. This is ankle, or his little armor plate back there. And then it's got the rocker joint. Now, I will say, almost every Black Series figure always has, like, looseness in the legs. I mean, look at that. I don't get that. They can sculpt new figures all the time, but yet they still come out weeble-wobble. I really am starting to wonder who the heck is designing these things. Or putting them together, at least. But, giving him his gun back. We're trying to, anyways. What the heck? One minute they want to hold on to it with two hands, the next they don't. There we go. Let me try and hinge his hand down. Sorry for the lack of anything standing in front of the camera. It's kind of just what I have to work with, you know. These things weren't reviewer friendly, I don't think. Alright. I think he's gonna hold it, so I think he's got it. I think he's got it. Not too sure, but should be good to go. Somebody is at the door. It's quite interesting. But here's a size comparison with a Marvel Legends figure. Oh, it's one of my dad's Hot Wheels chums. So that's the that's why Black Series is kind of snubbed by Marvel Legends collectors, but I like it. And I want to give a shout out to DP Jones Awesome for hooking me up with that Cyclops. Really good deal. Really good dude. He's a busy guy, so just give him time to send the stuff, but he will send the stuff. He's a really good guy. I bought from him 2 times prior, so highly recommended. But yeah, I'm going to give this figure, I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. I wish the paint was a little bit more, I don't know, the green just seems like it could have been done a little better. Maybe the guns could have been a little more detailed, and just the looseness in general. I don't think that's a bad score anyways, so that being said, oh yeah, and the shoulder articulation. But yeah, with that being said, hope you enjoyed this review, and until next time, I will catch you guys later.